and then we have to say goodbye in the back nine. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Oh, man. All right, guys, here we go with the back nine of the final round for the 2023 Daniel Bowe Memorial. With me today is Steve Rico.
How's it going, everyone? And yeah, we're looking forward to some great action here on the back nine, so it's going to be a battle. Stay tuned for some exciting golf.
Let's go. All right, on to hole number 10. We have 245 feet, par 3. You do have a fence that's out of bounds to the right. Not a whole lot of people are going to go over that fence, but there is a gap by the basket where you could go over that line.
Yeah, you can slide through there.
Right.
Actually, our buddy Tyrell aced this hole.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Tyrell Peters.
Yep.
Nice.
And there was a bounty on it too. So.
Yeah, in round number 2, make sure you watch round number 2. Ryan Jewell, you might want to watch that shot. I'm not saying he aced it, but I'm not saying he didn't. All right, first on the tee we have Andrew Miranda. That's looking pretty good. Maybe a little short.
Yeah, but well within his range.
Yeah, he's a stud on the green, so.
Should be an easy hole for Max here. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Be about 15 or 20. And the rare sidearm from Drew. I don't know why he doesn't throw more sidearms. It's so clean. He's got a clean shot.
Yeah, he's got a great sidearm. Doesn't use it a whole lot, but
yeah,
it's definitely there.
Nice shot from Mike.
Yep, sneaking by that tree, yep.
Yeah, we got ourselves a nice little grouping so far.
We got the basket surrounded.
Yep. A little high, hit the plate. Looks like he'll have to settle for a par on this one. Drew trying to go 27 down. Not going to get it. Yeah, he's putting directly into headwind. He probably was hoping a little bit of a lift from that headwind. Didn't get it. There we go, Mike. Making moves. Let's go. Nice putt from Max there. Also with a birdie. I was telling Mike right at this point, I said, hey, man, he's just looking a little frustrated. I said, hey, man, all you got to do is, like, birdie the next 9 holes, and I think you're going to take the lead. He laughed at me. He was like, no, man, I'll be happy if I get, like, 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool.
All right.
I'm down with that.
On to hole 11 here, 352 feet, par 3. This is like an Anheuser throw for their right-hand backhand. There is a big hyzer route for the big guns. See if any of the guys do that. Pretty wide open hole though, and yeah, you got to mess around with the wind on this hole because there's not a whole lot of trees in the way.
Right. I feel like this grove that we're throwing from was a little taller. Maybe they replanted some trees or something. I just remember it being thicker and taller, but now they don't really come into play.
Yeah.
Got Max throwing his standard hyzer out there toward the basket. He's looking pretty good. Might be parked. We had Mike in round number 2 throw over that fence straight. So let's see if he can make a correction here.
Where the playground is over there?
Yeah.
I know. I saw a disc over there, and I was like, man, how did somebody get up way over there?
I know. He just blasted it. Didn't know his own strength.
I want to see these guys throw the hyzer out here, not the sidearm hyzer. The backhand hyzer.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yep, that's how the game is now. Right hand hyzer or backhand hyzer, sidearm hyzer. It's like.
Yep. Drew electing to take that gap you're talking about.
Drew.
And he just blasts it way up there.
A little deep?
Yeah, a little deep, edge of circle. Mike's getting up a little bit to the right there, but should be able to clean up that par. Here we go.
Nice.
Good catch.
And Drew putting back at the basket from about 25 maybe.
Yeah. Got him.
Yep, no problem.
We got Mike saving par here. You don't really see him miss a whole lot of putts. I know he's had a couple in the front nine, but he's a really clean putter within the circle. So, all right, hole number 12, 240 feet. This is a par 3. This is one of my favorite holes on the course. It's just really cool looking, you know. Keep saying that. Except now there's this muck. If you're short, you're going to land in the muck.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so gross. It stinks.
I was in it, yeah.
Were you in it?
Yeah, I was. And you got to get over this wall. If you're below it, you got about a 30 footer.
Yeah.
Of course, putting up in a headwind.
All right, we got Max. Tough hole for a left-hander. He ends up throwing dead straight. That'll give him a look at the basket. I mean, it's pretty open up there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of trouble on this hole. You just get hit too early as long as you get down there. And you know what? This hole was a lot thicker in the past.
Right.
It seems like there's some trees missing this year.
You can see Andrew hit the wall there right next to the basket and rolled down into the muck. See what he can do with that. Oh, this is looking pretty good. Got to slow down a little bit. Oh, the cabbage. He hit the cabbage right next to the basket. That was a good grab. And Mike trying to get over that wall. No, hit that last bush, and he's also going to be in the muck.
In the muck. Oh, he's kneeling in it.
Oh, he wants it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I just gagged a little bit. His knee smells like a fart now. From downtown.
Probably about 50 feet, maybe.
Oh, he laid down in it. He put his hands in it. Andrew. Ooh, good bid from Max. That was about 45 feet, it looked like.
Yeah, this also is about a 40-footer here.
Yep, got Mike in the muck here. Trying to get
Mike.
to 16 down.
Let's go, Mike.
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, fist pump and everything. Yeah, Andrew blasted past it there. With that crosswind, grabbed the belly of his disc and just carried him out there. He's got a little bit of a death putt here. Oh, it's in.
Yep, nice putt.
Too easy. Back him up. There we go, Max. We'll par there, and then we'll tap in for Drew.
All right, moving on. Hole number 13, 390 feet, par 3. It seems like this hole plays a little bit further than that.
Yeah, I had so many people say that. They're like,
Right.
390? No way.
Yeah.
But it does play a little further than that, I feel like, yeah.
And it sits up here in this gazebo. No real trouble on the hole. Just got to bomb it, miss a couple trees, and get down here.
Yeah, you see a lot of people take that straight line, slight turnover the whole way, but with the tailwind, it kind of kills that a little bit. I mean, if you turn over into tailwind, it's not really like that right shoulder tailwind. It doesn't help that much. So you'll see some of these bigger arm guys just throw a bomb hyzer and just let that wind carry it for them, like Drew's doing right here. Look at that.
Oh, super high.
390-foot hole. He's throwing 600 feet. You'll see it spike right in there at the concrete, hits the barrier. He's a little bit further than the basket, maybe edge of circle. Mike with that low line drive sidearm there. And he is looking pretty tasty here too. Look at that, right on the concrete.
Nice.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Looks like Max is going to follow suit. Yep. Low line drive. Nice shot, Max. Get there.
See if Andrew takes that high hyzer as well.
Yeah.
Not as high, but.
Yeah. He threw 500 feet.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Just kick. Oh, with the kick off the what was that, off the pole there? The brick wall.
A little pillar, yeah.
Yeah, the little pillar. Oh, man. Yeah, he was frustrated that he had tailwind and it didn't drop at all.
Yeah, just stayed up on him.
Yeah. He actually said, "Where's my tailwind?" Drew to go 29 down. Count it.
Nice.
Wow.
Drilled it too.
Yeah. Putting straight into that headwind. Max has basically the same putt here, probably a foot shorter. Canned it too. See what I mean about his routine? That was him
Yeah.
stepping out. That's right when he stepped up. Oh.
Andrew for birdie here.
Andrew for birdie. Go 22 down. Nice.
Yep.
Okay, hole number 14, 240 feet. This is a par 3. Real skinny gap that you got to hit here. You got to avoid this tree or else you could kick out of bounds. It's sidewalk and beyond is out of bounds, and you don't want to be buried over on the left, right?
Nope, not at all. You can go inside that tree or outside of it, but you put the sidewalk in play if you decide to go outside that tree. You guys in my group actually made that mistake.
Just going a little too straight,
Little-
hitting the
yeah.
sidewalk and skipping straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a new addition this year, this hole.
I'd much rather see this hole than the Girl Scout hole that they had last year, the last handful of years, that little dinker
Yeah.
thing. That
Yeah.
one was kind of a dumb hole. So I really do like this one a ton more.
And Drew going the straight route. Sorry, Andrew.
Andrew, Drew, he doesn't care. You can call him whatever you want. Call him Steve.
He looks like a Steve kind of.
Does look like a Steve. Ooh, he almost touched the bottom of
Yeah.
the basket there. Tough hole for Max here. Big turnover. Nice.
Yeah, that'll
It was
work.
like 12 feet. Drew went way past the basket. He hit the, I think he rode the sidewalk the whole way to where he is right there. I
Did
think
he
he skipped
stayed
on
in
it 3 or
bounds?
4 times. Stayed in bounds. So he'll be putting for 2. He's trying to move to 30 down, which historically has been the winning score here at this tournament.
Nice.
Wow.
Drew's putting looks solid. Playing good golf.
There we go, Mike. Max getting his birdie as well. And for the star frame, there it is.
Yeah, it's an easy hole, but you got to make sure and commit to that throw, or if you miss it, you feel like you lost a stroke to the whole field.
Right.
So moving on to hole number 15, 615 feet. This is a par 4. Really, really tough hole. You got to get all the way out here to make the corner to go to the right. Now a double mandatory. All this on the right side is OB here. Lots of trouble. So you want to land about here to give yourself an opportunity to score for the birdie here. These 2 trees are both mandatories here. You got to go between them. And then OB sits about, what, 15 feet behind the basket
Yeah,
here?
15 or 20 feet. Yep. Yep.
It's a really tough hole. I've seen a lot of different scores on it. You can birdie it, and you can have a disaster on it.
Yeah, yeah. Drew likes to just bomb one as far as he can out into the field and then just leave himself a nice, clean, straight line to the basket. I mean, look, that's great. That's
a huge.
That's like looks like best case scenario,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Looks like he barely even throws it too. You know?
Oh, we're getting old. Dang it.
Dang it. It's coming for us. It's coming for all of us.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think he's got a straighter line than that angle actually showed us. I think it's straighter than it looked. I think Mike's actually trying to get to that tee pad over there. Yeah, if you're at that tee pad, you're basically playing the natural hole for the course.
Yeah, that was actually a really good shot right there.
Max with a tricky run up there. He's going to end up short, and he's going to be buried in one of those like spiny, prickly bushes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was in that thing.
Gosh.
No way. I was right there too.
Those things hurt, and he stuck his leg in there,
yeah.
and he was just wincing with pain.
All you can do is pitch out and just try to get out of there without cutting yourself up.
Right. So he's just laying up here, just shy of the mandatory, because he didn't want to flirt with those mandatories.
Yeah, if you're out of position on this hole, all you can do is lay up and just go for the par. It's really tough, like, to force something when you don't have the angle.
Drew's going to do a similar thing here. He throws that overstable shot that we've seen him throw a bunch of times. He's going to be short of the mandatories as well. And Mike is actually going to attack it, get real close to this Mandy, skip around, and stays in bounds. Holy smokes. Great shot from Mike Sale.
Yeah, back-to-back great shots there. And this upshot's not that easy, actually.
It's not. You can see Max almost hit that leaning tree there. If he hits that, he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
And he gets just under it and gets a nice little bounce right up to the basket. He'll be right next to Mike. They'll be having a putting challenge. Easy pitch up for Drew there.
Yep. Another good shot.
Got Mike here for birdie. Count it. 18 down. Let's go, Mike.
Yeah, that's a great hole to birdie. That's a bonus birdie.
Max saving par. Got it. Good job, Max. Drew's going to punch in his par. And Andrew for his par. Yeah, sole birdie there. Hole number 16, 486 feet, par 3. What do you like throwing on this? What does this do for you? What do you do for it?
I throw a light rampage, my 161 rampage here. I try to get a big high flex and turn. I still ended up well short of the basket and had to pitch up for par, but these guys are probably going to be bombing right at the green here.
I mean, there's like 2 people in this entire field that can reach this green anyway.
Shot well. The last round shot, he put it in the circle.
Okay, 3 people that can reach that green. I was thinking Cupcake. I'm thinking Drew. And I thought that was basically it. But Chris Shotwell made it all the way there. That's awesome. He is such a stud. One of the best players we have in Southern California.
Yeah,
so.
and just a cool, all-around cool dude, man.
Yeah. Love some Shotwell. Some Chris Shotwell. All right, Mike's going to lead us on the tee here. He's going to have some form of headwind here with all those cars coming at him.
And he looked like he put a move on that one, too.
Oh, yeah. That's the hardest we've seen him throw all weekend. I mean, he's... The crowd loves it. He loves it. He's down there. Wow.
Yeah, he actually looked like he threw that one hard.
He threw that one really hard.
It's probably a fairway driver, that's why.
Yeah. And he ended up a little short. That's the shortest he was all weekend. I got to watch him play all 3 days. And that's the shortest he's been all 3 weekends, or all 3 days on the weekend. And he got it the first 2 rounds. So let's see if he can cash in on the 3rd round. Andrew's going to end up wide to the right. And Max is going just full power here. Kind of lost his shot when I was filming here, but he almost hits that spotter and gets a good giggle out of it. Mike said, "Did you catch that?" There we go.
Yeah, looked pretty good.
Yep, looks good. Probably have a tapper there. Get it. Oh my gosh. I thought he was going to can that.
About 80-footer there, maybe?
Yeah, he's stoked. Look at him just bouncing all over the place.
A lot of energy in that kid.
Mike Sale for 19 down. He laid this one up yesterday. Let's see what he does here. Got it.
Bang, back to back. Man, 2 bonus birdies in a row. That's nice.
Great putt from Mike Sale there. Huge shout out to him for doing commentary with me. Really appreciate it. We got Drew here. Let's see if he can make it 3 for 3 on this hole. Look at that. He is stoked.
3 for 3.
Have you ever seen Drew react like that? He's normally so stoic, you know?
And he's got a pretty comfortable lead at this moment, too, so good for him.
Great putt, Drew. Nice putt, Andrew. Good job, Max. Here we go. Hole number 17, 471 feet. We got a par 3. This is kind of like a 3.5.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that it's a par 3. You've got out of bounds the entire right-hand side. In the woods, you'll see those flags and that squirrel that was nervous. And then you see the left-hand side is also out of bounds at the tree line as well. So, I mean, what are you throwing here? You're not really trying to reach the green, really?
I'm just throwing a fairway driver, trying to just bend something to the right, just to pitch up and get my par. But you can get this hole. I've gotten it before in the past with a distance driver, big flex around the corner.
And you almost always have headwind, right? So there's not really, I mean, you'd have to really crank on it to get it all the way there.
Yeah.
And really have to trust your disc that it's not going to flip too much as well. Got Mike throwing his standard sidearm. He throws it out there. He's like, yeah, that's good enough. And he just walks away.
Yeah, he's probably playing it for a 3, probably, with a sidearm like that.
Yeah, I'd say so. Drew hanging it out a little farther to the left than he had the last couple days, but it turns over nicely. He'll have a nice pitch up for a par here. He smashes, so that's going to get way out there.
Very interesting play, you know. But that's the safe route. I thought these guys would be going backhand turnovers at it, trying to attack the hole.
Max just trying to go for mid-fairway. Got a nice little bounce there. I think everyone's going to be in the same situation, just pitching up to get up to the basket. Got Max first. Hanging a high hyzer. Yeah, he'll be about 20.
Jump up for Andrew.
Get it.
He's running those big putts.
He is. He's running them. He's not afraid of his comebacker, you know. Trusts himself enough. And that's a beautiful thing to see in someone his age. He trusts himself that, oh, goodness, Drew
Ooh.
almost went out of bounds there.
That thing flipped right out of his hand.
It
That was weird.
did. You never see him do that. Michael put that under the basket. Nice shot. Drew from the out-of-bounds edge to save par, to stay 31. Front cage. Dang. Oh, Max is going to do the same thing.
Cage, yeah. It's definitely one of the trickier holes on the course here.
There we go. Yeah, fist pump. I like it. It's a little bit of passion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's catching up to Max. He knows that Max just missed that putt, so now they're going to be tied at 23 down. So we're fighting for second here,
Yeah.
with Drew having such a commanding lead. Going into hole number 18, we've got 296 feet. It is a par 3. All this ground we're flying over right now is going to be in bounds. Your street is out of bounds. Both of these streets are out of bounds. What you're trying to do is land on this island here. If you cross over the, I was not really sure how the OB works. If you cross over the island and don't stay on the island, you go to the drop zone, right? Is that what it is?
I think all OBs are drop zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I could be wrong, but I think that's how they played it.
You can see those people that were practicing almost hit my
Yeah.
drone.
Fist bumps here for everybody. Good job, boys. Way
Fun to
grind.
watch.
Yeah, way to grind it out all weekend. It is a good finishing hole, though.
It's a great
having an
finishing
island
hole. Yep.
and Tournament Central right there. Everybody's gathering around to watch the final hole, and a lot of drama can happen on this hole.
Yeah, absolutely. You have that. Oh, Mike throwing a beautiful shot. We got Andrew. Looks like he's throwing a overstable mid. He's looking good too.
Yeah.
25 feet there. We saw yesterday Drew skip off the road. He threw so short, skipped off the road, got a little look. I don't know if that was yesterday, but maybe one of the 2 rounds he skips off the road. But
Yeah, I actually did it my final round. I got very, very lucky to plow over the curb and get inbounds.
and we got Drew on the beach, so he is parked. He's got a little 2-foot tap in. So Max with a little bit of a turnover. Looking to have that thing hyzer back in. Put a run on it.
Oh, nice.
Nice shot, Max.
Yeah, nice shots from all the guys.
Yeah. How is Andrews the farthest one out? What the heck?
He's probably about maybe 20 feet.
To go 24. Got
Yeah.
it. There we go. Put the pressure on Max there for second place. Got Mike Sale trying to get to 20 down.
Nice.
There we go. Good job, Mike. Great tournament, bud.
Yeah, it's good to see him play well. He's been at it a while, and he's a great player. So I think his time is starting to come now.
Yeah. Oh, Max.
Max, you don't do that, never.
Yeah. He's frustrated. So I think he'll end up taking third there. Finishing 23 down, par on the final hole.
Ladies and gentlemen, your PO winner for second year in a row, Drew Nichols.
All right, guys, that wraps up the 2023 Daniel Bowe Memorial. We appreciate everybody tuning in, watching the all 3 rounds. We appreciate that. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to support my channel and support my business, make sure you go to pindeepdiscgolf.com. Buy yourself some Frisbees. I'll ship them out to you as quick as I can. Huge thanks to my volunteers, Eric and Mike, for filming, helping me film the tournament. Huge thanks to Mark and Megan and Max for welcoming me into their home and feeding me food and all of that good stuff. I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks to DGA, the title sponsor of the event.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, for putting on such a great tournament. DGA for all their support that they did. They really contributed a lot of stuff for all the players. Great packages. So thank you to them, and thank you, Legacy Disc. Go to Legacy Disc Pro Shop for all your disc golf needs, and yeah, look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.